Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're pleased to bring you yet another Breath of the Wild any % tournament match. It is winners bracket round 2 for both of these runners, Majestic versus Player 5, so it should be a pretty hype match. And today in commentary we have Angry Demon Noises and CBF, also known as, is it Cereal Breakfast Friends? I believe. That's it. Oh, Crying Breakfast Friends. Sorry. Okay. So we should be, I'm just gonna mute so you don't hear me typing, but I'm just gonna check in with them, but we should be getting off pretty soon. And in the meantime, if you want to talk about like their PBs or anything, that'd be awesome. And we are off. So I will leave you to it. So thank you so much. Enjoy.
But it's just me and you, man.
Yeah, I love it, man. How are you doing? How's your
Pretty
day,
good, man. Today was all right. We're back. We're back on comms. Blame Discord.
Yep, it's all Discord.
But yeah, what's up? It's me and dude. I don't know if they heard. I remember hearing Nori, so they definitely heard Cereal Breakfast Friends, which
Cereal
is
Breakfast Friends. That's me.
That's the MVP of today.
That's the Mad Lad for today. The Cereal Breakfast Friends. I think I'm gonna change my name again to just that.
Don't do that.
Is audio good now? Sup, me?
We're Nori was asking chat. Dude, I do not like listening to my own voice, so I will never have the stream audio open if I'm commentating, which kind of makes restreaming difficult sometimes when I'm like also commenting. Exactly, I hate it.
The intros, right?
All right, so I recently learned that there's like a double secret to the SOR clip, and I had no idea about that. Like when you're doing the SOR clip, if the thing shakes twice, you know you're good. And we had both QT and Player 5 make a super quick exit. I'm not surprised.
Not at all. Not in the slightest.
I think the only person I know that's got a faster SOR clip is like Komali. You know, you gotta grind for those ILs, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Kamali does have a very, very good times in a lot of different shrines as well, if I'm not mistaken. But
I just remember watching his SOR clips and like that's like up in the top tier like SOR clips. And same with like if you're gonna be really good in any percent, you got to get through that SOR clip.
Yeah. It really makes or breaks any of these races. We've seen a lot of different runners who reset immediately if they get anything less than, I believe the cutoff for some of them is 46 or 48 seconds.
Dude, you're making me feel bad with my 15 minutes.
It's okay. It's okay. My first time clipping out of SOR, I had to actually use the slate because I gave up.
Oh, man. Have you ever had to use the backup box strat?
No, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I think only once, and sure. Funny enough, it was Majestic who showed me how to do it.
I was doing commentary for one of Goron Crusher's like tournament, like not a tournament. It was like one of those like charity events, and he had to do a like the backup clip.
Interesting. Wow, these two folks are very much so neck and neck.
It's awesome. Let's see if it looks like we got the fast climb on both.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a close race, but I don't know if we're gonna beat that 2-second record, man.
Yeah.
We've just been pushing it. It used to be 6 seconds, and now we're at 2 seconds.
Could not be
literally ridiculous.
Yeah, it's always great to see that these runners, as they start, developing different strats and get into a rhythm, like the times just fall off the clock, which is amazing.
Dude, we got quick clips. We're probably gonna have quick BTBs. Like, me and CBF are gonna waste time explaining.
By the time we talk about the setup,
they're on to the next thing.
They're on Calamity.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. This is gonna boil down to RNG. I am more than willing to bet it's gonna be how many arrows each of them get. Who's gonna get early banana if they're doing amiibo? Knowing both of these runners, though, I'm. If they're not doing amiibo, but knowing both of these runners, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing amiibo. I haven't validated, but I'm pretty sure. When you're going for the fastest times on the board, you don't want to deal with RNG.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's still a bit of RNG, but just not as taxing as like waiting for the beetle, waiting for bananas. It allows for you to cut out a lot of time, actually.
Yeah, I remember Song said that he only owns like 3 amiibo cards, and so that's like what's a little bit like Monka for him is like if he doesn't get it in 3 cards, he like has to reload.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever like had like how rough has it been for you with the amiibos?
I've had times where I've gotten to like maybe my 5th or 6th amiibo, and then I finally get the fish that I want.
Oh man.
Or need, not want, need.
Hey, and we got 2 successfully failed Swiffy jumps.
Yes, perfect. That's what we want to see. We got a face reveal from Swiffy.
Oh, dude, that was awesome. The Swiffy face reveal was very pog. That is the way to do it. Swiffy's eyes looked exactly like I thought they would.
I could hear the voice via the picture.
Dude, for real.
It was beautiful.
Most definitely.
But yeah, no, both these folks doing very well as of. I mean, like, look at this time right now. We're looking at with a -7 second, or the -minute and 7 seconds. Like they're at a 5-minute 30.
Yeah, what it was. I'm pretty sure both sub 4 minute stasis entries for both of them.
Yeah.
Dude, if we honestly, that's all we have to do is get like. Oh wait, actually, TT broke that too. PB on race. I don't know if there are any more records to be broken,
unless it's world recce.
Actually, TT holds now both records for closest race participated in and PB on race.
That is true. I have all the.
You took the PB, made it 2 seconds. That's a tough one to match.
Yeah.
I remember Cub saying he hasn't seen a race that close in a really long time. Like,
yeah,
Breath of the Wild has been putting a pretty great showcase this year.
100%, 100%. And if the information that was given to me prior is accurate, I am understanding that this is the largest tournament that the Breath of the Wild community has had.
Oh, dude, easily. At least I can tell you with all the tournaments that have been scheduled.
Yeah. What? Majestic not ESCing? Pause, champ?
Hey. They're still neck and neck. Dude, it was funny because Cubs is not a man of many words, and so
Yeah.
those are some good ones to throw in there.
That's another record that TT now holds.
Getting Cubs to say holy shit percent. I'm in.
Oh, I love it. See?
Oh,
But
hey,
yeah.
we do have another record holder
Oh.
in the chat.
Oh, yes.
First soft block. First, I didn't get to watch it because I've been pretty busy all day, but I heard.
Yeah, it was Lit, Crazy AZ, and myself in the commentary, and you literally just see like Pancake do his menuing to like change shields.
Dude, we got player 5 with the cryo skip.
Ooh, getting it. Oh, Majestic making good headway as well.
Yeah, cryo parkour, cryo gate skip. You know, whatever you guys want to call it. Seems like it did not pay off this time, giving QT a little bit of a lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely mad respect for giving it a go though. Like,
The old
and
college
honestly, not really getting that tilted. He's right behind QT. It did not take him long to catch up.
Mm-mm. Oh, Majestic with the slate storage.
There we go. I hear slate storage is free. Wall jump is cool as fuck. No.
Yeah.
Consistent strat is cooler.
Yeah. Ooh, Majestic getting a low boy. Good thing he did the slate storage. That'll actually be helpful.
But I do love seeing all the alternative strats. You know, we kind of like watch the same stuff every now and then, and it gives you a little bit of spice. You know, but it's not faster, and that's kind of what we're going for.
Yeah.
Looks like QT got a bit of a scuffed angle, so he's gonna have to go for the second launch. But I don't think it'll cost him too much time.
No.
It's basically just gonna bridge that gap between the two of them.
Yeah, and player 5 getting unloaded. Which also is free. No, it isn't.
Which is also free. Depends on if you're running Wii U.
Yeah. I'll jump in.
So, does slate storage make unloaded any easier?
From my experience in watching some of these races, it does allow for them to not have to buffer through their menu or exit or do the fall damage cancel if it is unloaded. I have also seen people get cucked by it, where they'll get unloaded the minute they do the slate storage, the shrine will load.
And then it costs you a little bit of extra time to like double back, and then you're like rethinking everything. I think that's the worst part of unload is you never know when it's gonna reload.
Yeah, I've had many a times where the door just appears right in my face as I'm about to walk in.
Honestly, one of the things that I hate the most is that the number one, like, you know, fastest time is an unloaded shrine, and I really wish that the fastest time was like a not unloaded shrine, just to like prove how much better we could get.
Yeah.
Because it almost makes it to where we're like relying on that RNG, you know, because you can't just assure an unloaded shrine, and so
Yeah.
it kind of sucks.
Yeah, we're all
So like
looking at
player
this
5
gun.
is taking a little bit of a lead on QT. This is pretty standard for these close races. We'll just see him flip-flop the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Almost every single one of these previous races have been super, super close when on plateau.
Do you learn a lot from watching the movement of like runners that are faster than you?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I actually, for a really long time, would just kind of lurk in people's chats as they were running or on PB pace. You learn a lot of line work, and I think it's for me it's super helpful. Like watching Song and Sly specifically, it's helped me a lot with my movement on plateau as well as in castle.
You said Sly, and I just remember like his like review videos and like him like drawing lines on the screen. I'm like, exactly that.
Yeah.
It's all about A to B.
Yeah, and I think even Sly's mentality of with player 5. Wow, that was a really good bombs clip from player 5. The word line, yes. Yeah, no, with Sly specifically, I think it's this always moving forward mentality of his that I appreciate. I think during his race he missed he accidentally hit the box, and then instead of using the slab, he just decided to swim because he was already heading in that direction anyway.
Well, and I love the mentality of like going back to your older runs and learning from them. Like, you know, we have a lot of this fight between like resetting and like thinking about like our PBs. And so I really think like looking back at like how you've done better and how you can improve yourself is really the way to go to advance your game. And I think that's why like Sly is such a terror on the field, because he does that.
Yeah. Ooh, my gosh, player 5.
Pretty clean, no ZDI cycle, but it is nice nonetheless, and he is keeping up his lead.
Look at that. Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, really quick wind bomb setup from player 5 as well as Majestic. Look at this. Oh! Are we watching the same?
it's just the same run being replayed. Just
Again?
like a second.
It's on a loop.
1 second delay. No, this is how we deliver the content.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, the secret to getting big nowadays is you use other people's content.
Gotcha. That's where all the hits came from my race, where I was on plateau the entire race.
Hey man, I'm still waiting to see that video.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Oh, all right.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
You do hold the record for least loaded race in one of these streams.
Yeah, good luck trying to take that from me, folks.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Unless you have Spectrum. Wow, really good wind bomb the tree.
Yeah, I expect them both to take this one.
Yep.
No doubt. And Quick Tree will confirm that they're both running Amiibo.
Rocketry.
What are we calling it? Tree Yeet? Tree Ride?
Oh.
Anything but launch?
Yeah.
Oh, and the tree gets away from player 5.
3IL. Thank you. Majestic can actually make up some of this time right here.
Yeah, they are closing the gap on each other. It's honestly going to boil down to maybe Castle BTB, I think, with the leads.
This is a rocketry.
Dude, player 5 was essentially running side by side while Majestic was flying over it. Rocket tree. Avoid rocket and launch, and you can't be wrong. They're doing the thing with the tree that gets them to the place.
They're
Got
using
it.
their pre-flyers.
They just yeeted that tree all the way up there. What is interesting is right after Breath of the Wild came out and people were like, hey, you can like use stasis to launch the trees or send them flying or whatever. The developers were like, yeah, we intended you guys to be able to do that with the trees. Like it is an actual like something we wanted you guys to do, which is why it's allowed in bug limit.
Oh, Majestic dying. And now we are neck and neck, folks.
That is going to cost a little bit of time.
Little developer hacks. I see it.
Pretty much near beginning. It's anyone's game. This is going to go down to Calamity. The devs did confirm that you can't whistle sprint. Like that was not intended to like cancel that animation. And so that is why I believe bug limit has like a limit on whistle sprinting. I don't think you can, actually. We would have to ask someone a lot more knowledgeable on that.
Mm-hmm. Is ATN in the chat? Does anyone know?
I don't know. ATN gave us a great showing in the quals. I love that he showed up to every single one, man. The community is great.
Oh, Player 5 forgetting to equip their shield, needing to reload again. They reloaded once prior to this, only because of the fact that the Boko was no longer in the same spot because of how long it took them to get to TOT.
God, he's gonna have to keep doing that each auto.
Mm-hmm. You're allowed to whistle. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. See, and this is why we have people that know more than we do in chat.
It's true.
I'm just here to spread propaganda, and that's it.
Okay. And now Majestic hoping for some good fish.
Dude, I have no idea which fish he's supposed to grab, so this is all you.
So yeah, so ideally you want to grab carpe lame and or a porgy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What are the recipes like? Do you need a certain amount?
It would be similar to getting like triple bananas or like quadruple bananas, where the only other ingredient you would need a filler ingredient, which oftentimes folks will grab the rock salt or they'll grab an acorn or apple. The acorn actually has a higher percentage or a higher probability of giving you crit.
That's why you want the acorn to fall off when you go for the tree elevator.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel
Tree
like
Uber. Tree Uber.
Dude, that was a good one.
That was a brilliant one. Thank you.
I love that one. I think we used that one for the boulder too.
Yeah. Because Uber left.
But bold air. That was a good one. You know, cutting edge technology.
Mm-hmm.
Nice sneak strike from Majestic.
Mm-hmm.
He's picking up a considerable lead here.
Yeah. And some decent arrows. Wow. I saw a stack.
Going for a mix of fire strat and just mashing the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Fire strat's my favorite for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Fire. It has my favorite things. Flame. And the hope is that you get it the first time around, because if those boxes burn down and the leaves burn down, you cannot do it. You'll still need to climb.
Yep. Is player 5 going for bananas? I'll Simon Nip if we have to.
I think so. Yeah. Interesting.
Slimin' Nip, Slimin' Nip, Slimin' Nip.
Well, there you go.
I don't know why player 5 is going for bananas, though.
Yeah. Unless... Oh, they're not using Amiibo, it looks like. Interesting.
I mean, I guess it works out. I just hope that player 5 knows. And this wasn't, like... unintended. I feel really monk-ass about this now.
Yeah. Because they didn't grab the beetle.
Okay, that's fine. I'm listening to you all that actually know what you're talking about. Seasoned runners here. It just feels weird to me. I guess if he hadn't gotten the bananas and then scanned the amiibo, it would make sense.
Yeah. Chingon. Okay, thank you. Chat, I love it.
Save before breaking. Okay. All right, good. Just making sure there's nothing schemy going on. Looks like player 5 got a decent amount of arrows from the crates, at least elemental ones.
Nice. Good sneak strike.
Clean skip from Majestic.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he may be on PB pace as well.
I was literally thinking the words PB pace in my head, but I'm like, I don't want to say it.
Oh, sorry.
It works. You just confirmed it. So I'll take it.
Okay.
My point here is to be inexperienced and spread propaganda. And I'll ask you the questions for the important stuff.
And then I'll redirect the chat.
No commentator curse, please. I don't think we did anything. I even slime manipulate and player 5 got 2 bananas.
It's true.
So, you know, I think we're good. This is a Halloween special.
Yeah.
No
Spectacular for everyone. Yeah.
no spooky shenanigans in here. Always just blame the restream. That's
deal. Majestic with a good water blight, as player 5 is now getting their final bow.
Dude, I love when you can grab that quick magnesis and just fling the ball across the room.
So nice.
Yeah, I remember in the any percent world record, Ghetto just like used magnesis to grab the stone smasher. It just looked so cool.
Yeah. Okay. That's the first time I've heard that.
Just adding on to the theme, you know.
Yeah. I'm in costume. You can't see me, but I'm in costume.
Hey, that's hardcore Halloween style.
Just really good movement from both these runners.
If it weren't for CBF, I would have gotten away with the propaganda.
Roll. Okay, and then Majestic onto Thunder.
You guys got it here.
Ooh. See, how come we didn't get that from Noman, from the writer, the head writer?
You guys gotta ask him. All these races are rigged, just like wrestling. No, we've set
Wrestling's
up
rigged?
Oh, come on.
You mean Hulk Hogan didn't power slam Yokozuna?
I mean, all I know is that they really shaved the heads on the stage, and you know, I think that's about it. GT's being a little cautious with this Thunderblight, which is good.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting to see him play conservatively like this.
I mean, he's got a considerable lead. I feel like there's a lot of pros and cons to like watching the races while you run.
Yeah.
I'm like a heavy known multitasker, but I feel like I would never want to watch the races while I run. But then like, it changes your decisions, you know?
No, I actually do like listening to the commentary while I'm running. It's very soothing to have somebody else go oof when I die.
Dude, I thought about if in the rounds of 3, if we're allowed to have the 3rd round anyway, that we just let the runners be in commentary. Like it doesn't matter. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's
you know,
true.
it'd be
The
fun
third
just
one's
to hear
free.
the runners banter while they're racing.
Yeah. Or like talk about like their previous runs. I would love to hear a breakdown like that. If it's
It's
allowed,
gonna be them saying it's shit.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is where I died. It was stupid.
See, I knew it was a thing. I feel like it'd just be really fun to just hear people like talk while they're like actually running. You can like hear what's going on in their heads, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes we have the runners just type in chat all the time.
Yeah.
A huge Tay and Zelki's strat.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
both of them were in chat during their race. I mean, we have a few cutscenes to type in. Dude, QT made quick work of Calamity. His arrows were nice. And now it's just gonna be some stun locks, I hope.
Slapping Calamity around for a little bit there.
Seems pretty hyped.
I like it.
Sub 30 possible? I don't know. There is a 1.07 delay, so just to give all the tech time to catch up.
Definitely sub 30.
Hey, but we can't curse it. All right, they'll get on to us about it.
It's true. And on to Dark Beast as player 5 now transitions over to Calamity.
$240 for Dark Beast. I mean, I've seen longer Dark Beasts, but that's
Yeah.
just because you guys mess around too much. I mean, it is fun to show both your Dark Beasts. I will say, glorified cutscene.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on Tay to do that secret.
Dude, that'll be fun. That's gonna. He's got 2 or 3 races. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, and the best part is that we've had so many new any percent runners that I feel like next year, like, it'll be even more hype.
And I can't even imagine what the strats are gonna be like then.
Dude, we'll be out here like sub 25s each race. It'll be cool.
Just to get a little bit of the Calamity nip.
I bet you he's gonna kill the horse. I think QT is a horse. That's propaganda, by the way. Feel free to spread.
I was like, has he been known for that? We're saying we're confirming that now.
I'm pretty sure I've seen QT kill a horse.
True. Player 5.
He's got a couple of horses in this spot.
Player 5 getting a good laser parry. Now transitioning.
We've seen
their attack up.
that's gonna be close. Because I know most of the Calamity routing is based on having that 1.5% damage boost? Oh, 1.5 times damage boost on your attacks. He's making quick work of it. I'm not worried. He'll get through.
Yeah. And does. There we go. Nope. That's Majestic
Easy.
is regarding.
Lining up the final shot. The horse has not died.
Sag percent.
It's player 5 though. If QT's not watching, he's taking it seriously.
Absolutely.
And there he goes, sub 30 on the timer, which means his actual time is going to be like a minute lower than that, which is really good for a race.
Cette aura le protège de toute
Let's
attaque.
see. 28:49.
Je vais contenir
Something
son
like
aura
that.
maléfique.
I think the fastest time we've recorded, like on the race time, is like a 29:34 by song or something like that. Well, actually, it might have been by QT. I remember he was yelling at me about this. I'm pretty sure QT still has the record. I'm just spreading more propaganda. That's all this is.
I think it was.
La lumière,
We
vise
can't
le
give
point
Majestic this too.
He does have a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
lumineux. Le pouvoir de
But a very
Ganon
good
s'affaiblit.
race. I'm yelling at you again because that was me. Alright. Player 5 got their first set of hits in. Looking good, looking good.
See, I told you it was QT. At least I remembered. But also, I'm spreading propaganda that you're a horse.
Yeah. We saw you murder
C'est le
that
moment.
horse.
Je contiens son aura.
Definitely saw it.
Tu l'as blessé. Continue comme ça.
Alright.
Are you a proponent of the shoot from your horse or bullet time the shots in darkness?
Myself or Majestic?
In general.
Oh, I used to be a shooting from the horse player, and then I got in trouble. Somebody yelled at me when I was doing this, so I stopped doing it. Bullet time gives you more time to look around.
Je me charge de son aura.
Me, I'm just a huge fan of bullet time. Like, bullet time is one of the mechanics that like sets Breath of the Wild apart from a lot of other games. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it is technically Link's superpower.
Ah,
There's no other way a 13-year-old can best a like 20-year-old men in fights, you know,
Yeah.
without being able to slow down time.
Yeah,
OP.
that's his champion's ability.
Exactly.
C'est laisse maintenant en ligne.
Volley was the Gale. We had Urbosa's Fury. Oh God, she is so fine. Sorry, I went somewhere different.
Hey, I'm down to simp for Urbosa.
Yeah, pretty much any of the Gerudo, just all of them spectacular. But GG's player 5, finishing with
GG's weird champ. Come
You're
on.
tapping me. It's okay. Welcome
What
in.
up,
welcome.
Majestic?
So,
He's here to yell at me.
yes, I am here to yell at you.
Hey, you leave my fellow commentator out of this. GG's Majestic. Great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And GG's to
You
player
wrap
5 as
that
well.
up.
If you want to hop in.
So I wasn't watching
if
the race.
player 5 wants to be a dark horse, let him be. That's the allure of player 5 is the mystery.
Gotcha. Can't tame a wild horse.
True.
As we've
Yeah,
seen in
Majestic,
this
tell
game.
us about your run.
Everything beside like my end game was pretty good. Besides like the Miss Castle BTB, I think I played everything else pretty well. I kind of played it safe. I picked up an extra shield. I almost never do that,
Mhm.
but yeah.
And MAGNÉTIQUE.
I even noticed you were taking Thunderplight really carefully. Like, these are
Oh
just,
yeah,
like-
I was playing cautious because I was on decent pace. Like I knew it was gonna be sub 30 if I didn't mess up. So I'm like, okay, this can possibly win. I wasn't watching the stream, so I didn't know where player 5 was at.
Mm. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a big proponent of not watching the stream. That's just me.
Yeah, I know if I watch the stream, I'm gonna be like, oh, he's ahead of me. I'm gonna lose. Oh no. It's gonna get all those thoughts in my head. So
Yeah. It was a little spicy there on Plateau. You both did slate storage, but he just got a better BTB and unloaded Magnesis.
oh, he got
Gotcha.
loaded.
Yeah.
Just like usual, Platt was very back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like you would get something, he would miss something. You would get something, he'd miss something. Like player 5 went for Cryo Skip, and you
Mhm.
didn't. But Cryo Skip did not work that time. Much
Yeah.
to Song Celebration.
Yeah.
But then like I think was it player 5 that missed his tree launch and QT
Yes.
made it?
Yes.
And like that helped bridge a gap as well.
Mhm.
And so it was just really back and forth. And up until Castle BTB, you guys were like neck and neck. And then at that Castle BTB, you were able to just like pull through. Because
Yeah.
I think you failed once, but player 5 had a couple of like other mishaps.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was 3 reloads in total. Once because the Boko wasn't in the right spot. The second time because they forgot to equip their shield.
I don't blame player 5 for that one, man. You don't think about equiping the shield.
Oh yeah,
You know,
no.
you usually just have it. So that was just fortunate, you know?
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Like, because that's just not something in your muscle memory, you know?
No. Especially if you're accustomed to making that tree launch, like it's always something that like you usually equip the shield as you're about to land for the sake of loading, if I'm not mistaken, right, Majestic?
Yes.
Castle BTB is just notoriously rough. I feel like there's no amount of grinding that's just gonna like make that amazing every time. It's just sometimes it's gonna be scuffed.
Yeah, like you can get Castle BTB into your muscle memory, but because I'm in a race and like everyone else is racing, nerves get to you, so your muscle memory kind of gets thrown off. Things that you
True.
don't normally mess up, you'll mess up because you're in a race,
Mm.
and that's just what happens.
Your like varying levels of skew can affect the Castle BTB, and that like really sucks too. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, there's no way you can know what your skew is.
My
like-
first BTB had like a weird skew, and I went right into the ground, even though I got the timing right.
Dude,
Yeah.
would you guys hate it if Breath of the Wild got to the point where we were like having to do shield jumps to see what our skew angle was and like make sure that it's at like an exact number? You know, like in like OOT and stuff, they like have to
Oh.
like get those things like frame perfect. Oh, that would
Mm.
suck. Cannot imagine. Please do not work on the emulators that much, devs. Leave Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild out of that.
Yeah.
We'll play it by gut. Player 5 may be joining us. The mystery he is. So we'll sit here and talk about Jam or something.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the stream on, but I had chat. What did Player 5 do? No amiibo? I saw people saying no amiibo, and I was confused.
Player 5 did not use amiibos, right? But it ended up more seasoned runners told us that it ended up being faster for him to just try for the bananas, and go on with that. And he got double bananas first try.
Oh,
so
I see.
We're just assuming that he knew that it was amiibo and just it was faster to not. You know, it just that seemed like a really situational thing.
I promise we agreed to amiibo. I promise.
Okay, dude, I was so monk ass. Yeah, to Pierce,
somebody clip that
before the bananas.
Someone clip that.
No, but yeah, Nori, the way that this tourney works is that each of the runners can decide between themselves when they do their match if they want to do amiibos or not. Also, if they want to veto DLC, which I have not heard about, but also no one has used any DLC, so I guess we vetoed DLC.
So like,
I want someone to grab that ruby.
Yeah. For amiibo, DLC doesn't really matter because you don't have to rely on any RNG. So vetoing DLC doesn't really matter for amiibo, but for no amiibo, it can definitely matter.
Exactly, because you can get the phantom armor.
Yeah, exactly.
And a set of bomb arrows that are near cryo.
True.
Oh, that is true.
You can also like alter your BTBs to Sanctum and just grab a couple extra bomb arrows there too. Like I don't think there's that big of a time loss, you know.
I don't know if anyone's going to
resort to DLC.
I don't think anyone's going for the cryo bomb arrows.
No.
I think most people would just get the ones by Sanctum where you can just alter the wind bomb.
Exactly. Like that's what I know. That's what Zin did, and one of his in his last run. He grabbed the Sanctum wind bombs, and that battle was won because of resources. Yeah. How many arrows did you have going into Calamity?
I had a lot.
See,
I was the game loved me. I had a lot.
Yeah, because me and CBS were just like lounging around, not doing our commentator job, and then you're just on Calamity Phase 2, and I'm like, oh man, he must have had a lot of arrows.
Yeah. Welcome in, Player 5. GG's.
Hello.
What's up, Player 5?
See, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
you. Okay, so it works.
Welcome in.
Well, GG Majestic.
Yeah, GG's.
That was not I was not having a fun time at Castle BTB.
Oh, that was extremely rough. Dude, I don't even put the shield thing against you. Like, there's no muscle memory for that. It's just just unfortunate.
I missed the tree launch. And normally I equip while the tree is going, so...
Oh, so it threw off your whole flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Definitely misfortunate. Like, and we knew it from the start that this race is gonna boil down to like RNG, and sometimes RNG is not grabbing the tree. Because Link can be sticky and sometimes not sticky enough.
Yeah, Plateau was very much so back and forth, all the way
extremely.
All the way up to Castle BTB. Majestic died right as you got your paraglider, so you both were at the same exact point at one point during the race.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Castle BTB was not fun to anyone.
No.
Player 5, we do need to sort out. You know that it was Amiibo, right? You made that move intentionally?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was,
we were like, is there something going on? No, all the chatters are telling us nothing's going on. He knows what he's doing, and I'm like, it's Player 5. He definitely knows what he's doing. But still.
Yeah, I went for double banana just because if I got it, then I don't have to scan Amiibos.
Hey, and I got a
bad.
That was awesome though.
Yeah, I got a bad BTB anyway, so the boxes were loaded.
Yeah, like a 32 for a race time is amazing. You both are absolute monsters on that field. So it was anyone's game.
Yeah. It was an absolute pleasure to commentate on that race.
Yeah.
Very good setups, very clean lines. You both honestly just did a phenomenal job.
I do wish it would have been best of 3, not best of 1, but it is what it is, I guess.
But no one is eliminated.
That is true, yeah.
Now we get to see the Player 5 versus Song. That could be very interesting.
Oh,
see pause champs in chat?
Losers bracket is even more stacked. What the heck?
Dude,
Wait.
exactly. With
What?
player 5 in there, the losers bracket is becoming the interesting matchups.
Wait,
I'm
is
more
Song
interested in
losers?
losers bracket.
Yeah, Song lost. Yeah, he I believe it was Roko who won that race.
Yep,
between
it's
Ro-
just
Yep.
it just goes
okay.
to show you like how
anyone's
much
game.
RNG like
Yeah.
has to do with like these
Yeah.
races. Like you just never know.
Yeah.
And so like I get where because it's double elimination, round one's being like best of one kind of makes sense because in a best of 3 you have to lose twice to be eliminated, and
Yeah.
in these rounds you have to lose twice to be eliminated. So the only thing that sucks is like your opponent, you know.
Yeah.
I do not know who's being matched up with who. I'll let people who have the brackets open.
Yeah. I can read them off.
I will be facing
Hell yeah,
Destructor.
Nori coming in clutch.
Yeah. So we have
Ooh, Destructor's gonna be a fun match to watch.
Oh yeah. So we have Roko and that guy Chucky, and then Destructor and Majestic, Sly and Zinpars, and then Smitchman 1 and the Real Noman in the winners
Yeah,
bracket.
congrats to our top 8.
Yeah.
But hey, the LB is still gonna bring one guy to the finals, and that is gonna be so hype
Yep.
to see who can take that one. I'm so much more invested in the LB. Although Smitch and Noman will be really funny. There's gonna be a lot of trash talk.
Yeah, can we let them commentate their own race? I would absolutely love that.
We can bring it up to Trez, I guess.
Yeah. I think it would be a good investment.
Dude, really monk ass indeed, Kel. Kel's match coming up is gonna be hype too.
hmm Yeah.
But yeah, I know we don't have anything else on ZSR2 after this.
No.
Nori can steal it from me
Yeah,
whenever Nori
yeah.
wants to.
Yeah, GG's Majestic and Player 5 was a
Redo.
great race.
Redo, yeah, let's do a
Yes.
redo.
Best of 3, go.
Okay. I did have the tick marks
Hey, I'm down
accidentally.
for the casuals.
Yeah.
Also, thank you,
Casual
Angry.
80% races.
Thank you,
Dude, we gotta have a
Angry.
bingo tournament too at one point.
Oh my god, no.
Dude, bingo
That
tournament
would
would be
be
hype.
so long.
It would be long, but it'd be
Just
fun.
do-
It doesn't
just
have to be
do
the
like a
whole page, you just
one-liner.
gotta get 5. You know?
I actually like.
Is that- is that
did like
long,
a
too?
team? If we did a team.
Oh,
Yeah,
co-op.
5v5
Oh,
or
double
something.
co-op.
Yeah,
You know?
Co-op
I think That
bingo.
would be a
Let's go.
splendid thing to watch. Maybe an all dungeons speedrun.
Oh, dungeons.
Pause,
That's long.
Oh, God.
That's long, man.
80% is so short, so it's always like close and like hype. Like all dungeons, if someone pulls ahead, it's almost impossible to come back.
True.
That's
It
what's so
was
great
very
about
fun.
80%.
It was very fun to watch the MSR showcase. So I'm sure we'll have an all dungeon showcase at one point. And with all these new 80% runners, I'm really glad that a lot of the 80% runners are like moving on to new categories, because like
Yeah,
that allows us to have more runners in the other categories to like host tournaments like that.
yeah,
Like the fact that we had enough people to be in that MSR showcase was really nice, you know?
Yeah.
And what's cool about AD is that there isn't 50 different routes.
no,
Because, oh my gosh, the number of MSR routes.
yeah,
That is the one good thing about any percent is the route is always the same,
the same. Yeah.
pretty much. Makes it nice to commentate.
We just need one mad lad to configure how we do plateau. That's all. We need to figure out a way to get from magnesis to cryo.
Hey, you guys just want wind bombs early.
Yeah, they're fun.
They
Wind
are
bombs
fun.
percent
They really did change
when.
the game.
Yeah.
So I know Mitch, is it Mitchy
All main
Q's that's been
quest.
grinding that?
How long is AMQ?
Restricted
not
or
super
unrestricted?
Yeah, restricted or unrestricted?
I get the shorter one. The shorter one has more possibility of being.
I mean,
able-
unrestricted is the one that's less popular, and
Yeah.
most people don't recommend it. But unrestricted is like the world record's like just over 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 240.
All right,
but
what
the
about
one
that
that's
people
mo-
do like?
It's around 3 hours. Skedo has the world record of 2
Yeah,
hours
that's
52.
not bad.
Horse stall?
But yeah, that's like top times though. It's not gonna be.
True.
That's top times.
That's still a good number because as long as it's not over like 6 hours. It's fine on like restreaming whatever, but you know, a lot of that's gonna be like 2021 kind of stuff because we want to get through this tournament. And then after the tournament, we're bringing back the bi-weekly any percent races. So I hope to see a lot of new runners in that one.
Heck yeah.
I've seen a lot of people coming up, you know, PBs in the sub 50s, sub 40s. Like, we're gonna get some hype new people.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's a good breath of fresh air into the Breath of the Wild community. Getting all these new runners in, myself included.
It hasn't been that long, huh?
No. I think within the last month, we've had like a really big influx of new runners.
Because we need more runners to appear. So, you know, we want all of you guys to roll into those bi-weeklies, make them annoying for us to restream so that we make them weekly. That's the way it'll have to go.
Need more people. Just create.
It's so much more fun with more people. Like, we don't even mind if you finish last. The point is that you finished.
Yeah.
Like, that is the point. I think in OOTR they call it finishing lost, and it's like it's an achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, we did see a lot of folks like that during the tournament as well, or during the qualifiers.
Yeah, a lot of people just trying it out. Like, I know there are a lot of runners that hadn't even finished a run before, and they were just like, "I'm gonna give it my all," and I'm like, that is awesome. Like, you're putting yourself like out there, you know? Because like, as QT said, the race nerves, like, they get to you.
Yeah, they're a thing.
All right, Nori, I'll let you.
I just realized you guys couldn't hear me because I was muted in Discord, and earlier I didn't mute myself in Discord, so I looked like I was one of the comms. So yeah, today's been a little wacky.
Yeah, it's fine.
GG's Majestic and Player 5. It was a great race, and good luck in your upcoming matches as well. Hope you both go make it to the end, get a rematch. That would be awesome. And thank you, Angry Demon Noises and CBF, aka Crying Breakfast Friends.
Cereal Breakfast Friends.
Or Cereal. Formerly known as Crying Breakfast Friends. Currently temporarily known as Cereal Breakfast Friends. Thank you so much for doing commentary. And I guess I will. So I think, do we have matches? Is that the schedule? Hold on. Excuse my keyboard. I think this will work. Oh, good. Okay. Nope, that's a Zelda. I didn't. Oh, it doesn't show the Breath of the Wild one, I don't think. I think
we have 3 that are coming up tomorrow. So, we have Two Good Mules versus Yo-Yo Swift, and then Harmjan and Orcrist that will run at the same exact time, I believe, on ZSR.
Yeah, most likely.
Yes, yeah, like a 4, yeah.
Yeah, and then those are at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern time, we have Evan Edits versus BTC, aka Big Tit Cam Girl, and that's on ZSR main.
You're fine. There's no good way to do that.
No, there isn't. There really isn't.
Cover your ears.
And don't forget about daylight savings time stop in the U.S. because that will affect.
2020 is getting another hour. God.
Yes, I know it's getting bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, big thanks to Nori for the restream.
Yeah, thank you, Nori.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I wanted to give Angry Demon Voices a break, and I knew this would be a shorter restream than what I normally do. So, thanks everyone for joining us. I think I'm going to send this over to the main channel, which is doing the North American, the Ocarina of Time randomizer. And,
nice. Everyone be good to them.
Be polite.
OTR is pretty hype, honestly.
So, thanks everyone, and actually hope we see you tomorrow. So take care and have a good night, morning, or afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
See y'all.